All right, diving in. Ready for another deep dive. Today, we're heading to the Amazon, but not for the usual suspects.
Nope, not jaguars or piranhas this time.
We're going underwater in search of a truly unique creature. The Peruvian Amazon river dolphin.
Buckle up, because this dolphin is like nothing you've ever seen.
Pink, flexible, and shrouded in myth, it's a testament to the incredible diversity of the Amazon. We'll uncover the secrets of its adaptations, the challenges it faces, and why its future is intertwined with our own.
It's a story of survival, mystery, and the delicate balance of an ecosystem that's vital to us all.
First off, let's talk about the elephant, or rather the dolphin in the room.
Right.
Their color, pink.
Right. Not your typical dolphin. But it's not just a random splash of color.
Yeah, what's the deal with that?
Well, it's a combination of things, actually. Blood vessels close to the skin play a role, making that pink hue visible.
Okay, so kind of like blushing, but permanent.
Exactly. But there's another factor, and it's a little surprising. Scars.
Scars, like from battles.
Well, not necessarily full-blown battles, but definitely from socializing, playing rough, maybe even some friendly tussles. Those scars contribute to the overall pinkness.
Wow, so their social lives are literally written on their skin.
And speaking of social lives, here's where it gets even more interesting. The males are actually pinker than the females.
Oh yeah, I read about that. It's that whole sexual dimorphism thing, right?
Yeah.
Where males and females of a species have different physical characteristics.
You got it. And it's not as common in dolphins as it is in, say, birds, where males are often more brightly colored to attract mates.
So are the male dolphins trying to impress the ladies with their vibrant pinkness?
That's a likely theory. It could also be about signaling dominance to other males, especially in the murky Amazon waters where visibility is limited.
Makes sense. They got to stand out somehow. Speaking of standing out, these river dolphins aren't just rocking a unique color, they're built differently too.
Oh, absolutely. We're talking about adaptations honed over millennia to thrive in the Amazon's complex, ever-changing environment.
Their necks, for instance.
Yeah.
Crazy flexible.
Incredibly so. Unlike oceanic dolphins, whose neck vertebrae are fused for speed and streamlined movement, the Amazon River dolphin's neck vertebrae aren't fused.
So they can, turn their heads almost all the way around.
Pretty much. And that's vital in the flooded forests, where they need to navigate through dense vegetation and hunt in tight spaces.
Like a contortionist, but underwater and with sonar.
Speaking of sonar, that's another key adaptation. Echolocation is their superpower in the murky waters, where visibility is often just a few feet.
So it's like their own personal radar system, helping them navigate and find food.
Exactly. They emit sound waves, and by interpreting the echoes that bounce back, they can create a detailed sonic map of their surroundings. It's how they find prey, avoid obstacles, and basically see in their world.
Incredible. And what are they seeing in terms of food? What's on the menu for an Amazon river dolphin?
Well, they're not picky eaters, that's for sure. They've got a diverse palate, feasting on over 50 different species of fish.
50? Wow, that's a lot of options.
But they don't stop at fish. They'll also munch on crabs and even small turtles.
Turtles. How do they manage that with their teeth?
Ah, that's another adaptation. They have a variety of teeth, some sharp for grabbing slippery fish, others broader and stronger for crushing shells.
So they're like the ultimate multi-tool of the Amazon waterways.
Exactly. Perfectly equipped to take advantage of the incredible abundance and diversity of their habitat.
Now, I read that they're not as social as their ocean-dwelling cousins.
Yeah.
More loners, right?
It's true. River dolphins in general, not just the Amazonian ones, tend to live in smaller social groups, maybe pairs or small groups of a few individuals.
Is that because of the environment? Like less space to form big pods?
Could be. The complex, often confined spaces of the flooded forest might not be conducive to large social groups, but they're not completely antisocial.
Yeah, I've heard stories of them being quite playful, even interacting with boats and humans sometimes.
They are curious creatures, that's for sure. And there's still so much we don't know about their social lives.
Like that whole thing with the males carrying objects.
Right. Branches, clay balls. They'll swim around with these things, sometimes for hours. It's a puzzle.
Some kind of dolphin show and tell.
Maybe. Some scientists think it could be a form of communication, a way to attract mates, or even a display of dominance. We're still trying to decipher their language.
The mystery deacons. So we've got pink dolphins, flexible necks, sonar, diverse diets. What's not to love?
Well, and unfortunately, there's the dark side of the story, too. These incredible creatures are facing some serious threats.
I was going to say, it can't all be sunshine and pink dolphins.
Sadly, no. Habitat loss is a huge problem. Deforestation is shrinking their home, fragmenting their
And
populations.
then there's the pollution. That mercury contamination from illegal gold mining is especially scary.
Absolutely. Mercury gets into the rivers, accumulates in the food chain, and can cause serious health problems for the dolphins, affecting their nervous system, reproduction, everything.
It's just tragic. And then there's the danger from fishing gear entanglement.
A constant threat. And sadly, some fishermen even see the dolphins as competition and kill them or use them as bait.
Just short-sighted and heartbreaking. But it sounds like there are efforts to protect them, right?
There are, and they're gaining momentum. Protected areas are being established, anti-pollution laws are being enforced, and community education programs are raising awareness about the importance of these dolphins.
Oh, there's hope.
There is. Ecotourism is also playing a vital role. By creating economic incentives for local communities to protect these animals and their habitat, we can make conservation a win-win for everyone.
That's encouraging. So it's a mixed bag, but there's definitely a fighting chance for the Peruvian Amazon river dolphin.
Absolutely. Their fate is in our hands, and by understanding them, respecting their home, and supporting conservation efforts, we can ensure these pink wonders continue to grace the Amazon for generations to come.
Well said. And it leaves us with a question, something to ponder. Even if we don't live near the Amazon, what can we do in our own lives to contribute to the protection of this remarkable creature and its incredible ecosystem?
It's a question worth asking ourselves and then taking action, because the future of the Amazon and the amazing creatures that call it home depends on us all.
Think about it, folks. We'll see you on the next deep dive.